energy drinks.
17-year-old files a $1 million lawsuit after she died from drinking multiple energy drinks daily for a year. Yes, you heard that right. Daily, no days missed off, 365 every day, multiple drinks per day, which probably, you know, multiplied up on into 600 milligrams per day if you're having 3 of these drinks per day. Yeah, I went to their website actually. Each drink apparently has 12 fluid ounce.
Nah, them energy drinks, bro, we got to start chilling on them. Like, even me personally, every day that I go to the gym, I drink an energy drink. And recently, bro, I did my workout, had a good workout, but then I came home and my chest was pulsating. Like, it was weird. It was like my muscles were spazzing, and my instincts and my intuition is telling me that it was from the energy drinks. And ever since then, I've been really trying to tween off of the energy drinks. So again, that shit is not good for you. At least not to be drinking every day. As a quick pick-me-upper every once in a while, I think that's cool, but we got to chill off the energy drinks. And I know a lot of y'all are addicted, so let's calm that shit down, bro.
And as you can see as I'm scrolling down, we go to caffeine. It says contains 200 milligrams of caffeine per 12 fluid ounces per, you know, serving. And I just gotta say, why are you drinking multiple of these per day at 17 at your age? You're a cheerleader. What do you weigh at most? 120?
Multiple a day is insane. Multiple a day is fucking insane.
Safe dose for a girl at your age, max, I think, is around 100 milligrams per day. And I know a lot of people consume way more caffeine than that. But if you're going to be doing that, don't do it every fucking day, and don't do it multiple times a day. That literally makes no sense. You're speeding up dying, essentially. Your heart cannot take that level of caffeine at your size, at your age, at your weight. Like, you got to be smarter. Even I, as a grown man who's athletic, I'm not consuming more than 300 milligrams of caffeine per day. I'll have an energy drink pre-workout, and maybe I'll have a matcha throughout the day, and that's pretty much it. But apparently she was chugging way more than I would every day too, which is crazy.
The family,
and even the daily, again, I am a daily energy drink consumer, and mind you, all the energy drinks I'm drinking, they're built for, like, they're made for pre-workout. And you know, people take pre-workout every day, but it's like, even that, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. I'm not going to sit here and co-sign that shit, especially after I was feeling. It's like, we don't need it, bro. What we need to do is start prioritizing sleep. If you prioritize sleep, getting good sleep, and, you know, waking up at a decent time, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a lot of energy throughout the day.
Of a Texas teenager is blaming an energy drink for the cheerleader's death. The family of that 17-year-old is suing the drink's distributor for wrongful death.
They say their daughter died from an enlarged heart and say it was caused by drinking large amounts of caffeine. And they want her death to be a warning to others.
No shit. Like, again, I do people realize that, or do they not realize caffeine?
Yo, Berto, you saying this and I just stayed up all night? Nigga, take your ass to sleep, nigga. Okay? I'm appreciating that you watching my streams, but take your ass to sleep, gang.
Is a drug, and too much of any drug can have negative impacts on your body that doesn't know how to process that every single day, multiple times a day. I need people to realize that caffeine is not only a stimulant, right, to, you know, it can get you going throughout the day. It is a psychoactive, so it can also affect your mood and your stability and the way you think. This is like why, again, everything within moderation. People need to learn.
This was the senior year for high school student Larissa Rodriguez.
Larissa.
Her goal was to go to law school. She had already been admitted to UT undergrad, amongst 20 other schools.
The 17-year-old cheerleader and student council president passed away in October. Her family's lawyers now announcing her cause of death. They say it was an enlarged heart because of excessive caffeine.
Now, obviously respect to the family, but I'm just real question here. Is there an actual case to even be suing the energy drink? Because it seems like they're trying to sue the energy drink like it's their fault. Like, I'm not understanding the angle. Like, do they think they're actually gonna get money out of that? The only thing I could see, if it was like misleading packaging, maybe, you know, if they were saying that it's healthy, quote unquote, then maybe that could be an angle. But other than that, I don't think I don't think they really have a case here.
Consumption.
I feel like this is an obvious thing that, like, I feel like this is just common sense. Too much of any drug is bad, but caffeine, I think it's because caffeine is so ubiquitous in today's day and age in society that, and it's easily accessible to a lot of people. You know, a 5-year-old, I guess, can go into a store and get an energy drink, that people don't realize the dangers of caffeine.
The medical examiner did not say in her report that she died because she drank caffeine that day.
Right.
It's because the continuous drinking of caffeine.
Case closed. Case closed then. Because of the continuous, like, what are we talking about? The continuous consumption of caffeine multiple times per day. If you're having 3 of these drinks every single day, right, you're going to be consuming 600 milligrams of caffeine per day, you know? And what does she weigh around 100 pounds? The safe dose for a girl that young and that light, you know, minimal body weight is a cheerleader, is going to be around 100 milligrams per day, not multiple.
Is that her balancing the caffeine on her head? Why the fuck is she just flexing this shit? She doing the I'm sorry, R.I.P. I really not trying to joke on your grave, but she doing the Don Julio with the with the Red Bull shit. What the fuck? You know how hoes be going to the club and putting the Don Julio on her head? Don Julio! Don Julio! Like, what are you doing? What's going on, bro? Am I tripping?
Of these caffeine bombs
R.I.P. Shorty, though,
in her body that her liver, her kidneys, her heart can't even handle. It makes no sense to me at all.
She had picked up a habit of drinking Alani new energy drinks.
Alani.
The drinks became such a part of her life that even her homecoming proposal was Alani themed.
What the
While the cans do have...
Okay. She was fanned out at this point. This bitch was throwing a birthday party with Alani themed shit. Oh man.
Have a label that says the drink...
Whoa. No, we gotta go back. We can't skip. She was so addicted to this drink, Alani, that even her homecoming theme was Alani based. See, it's hard to feel bad for people in these situations. And the top comment here says, why the F are we drinking an energy drink every day? On the weekends too. Like, this is actually, it's a caffeine addiction. That's what it is. Someone said,
were they paying you? Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a good point, Mel. Like, are you getting paid to rep this energy drink like this? Was she an influencer? Was that the goal? Like, or maybe if I start promoting this motherfucker and putting it on my birthday parties and shit, they're gonna give me some money. Was that the thought process?
Parents of the Year award goes to, right? Someone else said, I don't know who to blame. I know who to blame. The people consuming these drinks. Read your labels. People, I understand, you know, these energy drinks, they're fantastic. They make you feel good. Pre-workout, it's a pick-me-up during the day, but you actually have to read or understand, at least at the very least, how much caffeine you're consuming. You know, there's a lot of little ancillary and little minute details on the labels and all that. A lot of people are not going to read, but at least the hard-hitting drugs within these drinks, you should probably understand the doses you're consuming on a daily basis. I'm just saying, I don't know, you know.
Alani themed. While the cans do have a label that says the drink is not recommended for children, the lawsuit claims the drinks were defectively designed, marketed, and had inadequate warnings about the serious cardiac risks that excessive caffeine can cause.
Okay, then if that's the case, if we actually have retards running around in society who don't understand that too much caffeine consumption, multiple energy drinks per day, of which I believe is common sense, is bad for you every single day. 3 energy drinks per day, 600 milligrams every.
3? Jesus, I literally feel like you guys know that itch you get when you drink an energy drink or pre-workout. Like, I feel like my eyebrows are digging into my skin off of like half of one. You're drinking 3 a day? Again, bro, R.I.P. Shorty. Like, I really am not trying to make light of her situation, but this is insane.
Single day, 365, even on the weekends too, can eventually have negative impacts on your bodies. And I guess like, we do need a giant general surgeon's label on the middle of every energy drink, just to make sure we don't have going around killing themselves slowly by drinking too much caffeine energy drinks.
There's no warnings. There's nothing.
There actually, bro, I don't know if they updated this or not, but there literally are warnings in their description, and I believe on the bottom, not recommended for children, people who are sensitive to caffeine, pregnant women, or people who are nursing. Like, the story is actually reminding me why they have labels on anything. Don't drink bleach. I don't know. I don't know. eat Tide Pods. Remember that trend? Don't open a bottle of Pine Sol and smell it because it smells good to you, like the fumes can destroy your brain. These things feel like common sense to me, but apparently it's not. And as you can see here, there is a warning right here on the Alani new energy drink. I've never heard of this company before this story, and it's there. It is there. But again, we live in a day and age where nobody wants to take accountability for their actions. Everybody wants to be a victim, and it's nobody.
Which lawyer took this case? They must have found this lawyer on the side of the street, because I don't think any lawyer with any common sense would be thinking like, we can actually win this.
Nobody's fault, right? It's everybody else's fault but your own.
Thing on there that says, hey, if you drink this, you're going to be overstimulating your heart.
Glazer's Beer and Beverage, the company that distributed the drink to the store where Larissa would buy them, has been named.
First of all, I gotta stop. Okay, so that's like buying a car, understanding what cars do. You put gas in it, it drives, it goes vroom. You go 120 miles an hour. Do we need car manufacturers to tell drivers to say, hey, if you go fast enough and you break speeding laws, you might just end up crashing?
And I guarantee you, if you bought the car brand new, the little pamphlet that, you know, is usually in the glove department, it probably says something about that, bro. But did you read it? No. Did I read it? No. Chances are, most people that are drinking energy drinks didn't even read the motherfucking bottle. She's doing this whole lawsuit and she didn't even read the bottle because there's warning labels on the bottle.
And dying. Like, clearly that is the logical outcome of doing that particular action. You do A, B is likely to occur, and C could happen to you. I don't understand why this needs to be explained.
Named a defendant in the lawsuit.
They're the ones that receive it, distribute it, and put it all over the place. And they also failed to give any warnings.
Larissa's mother said that while she knew energy drinks weren't good for her daughter, she had no idea of just how bad they could be.
Wait a minute.
Now she's hoping other parents will think twice before allowing their kids the drinks.
So
again, I'm more happy with you trying to spread some awareness, but like, you're not winning that case.
So her mom knew. I don't know which one is the mom. Is this the mom right here? Is this the mom? Who's the mom? They knew that she had an obsession with caffeine, this particular energy drink brand, and they just allowed her to be fair. A lot of teen girls, 17, high school, cheerleader, she probably is the rebellious type. She probably said, I'm gonna keep drinking this and you can't stop me. I mean, what can you do? What can you honestly do? I mean, there are options, but then, you know, they're pretty extreme to a 17-year-old girl who probably doesn't even want to listen to her mom or her dad. So
I just hope that, I hope that people out there at least are aware now. And
a lot of people,
she'll probably save some lives.
Ma'am, let me read these comments. Literally, someone said, why the F are you drinking an energy drink every day, right? I think people are aware of this already. So another person said, 200 milligrams a day really isn't a lot for a girl her size and weight. It actually is. And remember, she was drinking multiple of these per day. It's not like she was just consuming 200 milligrams per day and that's it. She was consuming 2, 3, 4 cans per day. She had an actual addiction. Multiply the number she was drinking by the milligrams in each can and you get 600, 800, 1,000 possibly. One person said rest in peace, but daily though. Another person said, not gonna lie, I'd be drinking 2 C4 energy drinks every day for 3 years. Buddy, go get your heart checked. I would like to note that though, if you are a man, we are better suited for, I believe, filtering out caffeine from our bodies. Women, the female body actually holds on to caffeine longer than we do. And just to clarify, I meant metabolize, not filter. They say yes, men generally metabolize caffeine faster than women on average. The main enzyme responsible is CYP1A2 in the liver, which breaks down.
I mean, I would just, again, bro, I'd imagine that if you drink anything and it alters your normal state, like for example, you drink a lot of alcohol, you're under the influence, right? Now, I know they don't, from a legal standpoint, be like, oh, if you drink too much energy drinks, you know, you can't drink and drive off an energy drink. But I'd literally argue that if you're off the fucking energy drinks and it's making you feel like you can run through a wall, like, it's got to be the same math in your head. Too much of anything could probably fuck you up, bro. Especially something that literally makes you feel like you can run through a wall every time you drink it. Like, bro, what are we talking about here? RIP Shorty, but this don't make no sense, gang.
About 95% of caffeine, men have higher baseline of that enzyme activity. Women's metabolisms is slowed by estrogen.
This is like, that's a great point, Juke. Like, this is like somebody trying to sue because they took too many NyQuils and, you know, lost their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, but there's no case here.
which inhibits that enzyme. This shows up clearly in studies. So yeah, I mean, just by the very nature of her biology made the situation that much more worse. Another person said that's her fault. WTF, that's crazy. And it's not like this is the first time this has actually happened.
Death of his son Davis, who died after drinking too much caffeine. The 16-year-old student drank 3 drinks filled with caffeine: a McDonald's cafe latte, a large Diet Mountain Dew, and a 16-ounce energy drink. It's not necessarily the amount of...
Who? All right, bro. This is unacceptable. You sipping energy juice out the plastic cup, gang? It's never been that serious. I ain't did this one yet. This is a new DLC that we unlocking. Motherfuckers sipping energy drinks out the plastic cup. I didn't even know they sold it like that. What dispensary is, you going up to when you putting in Red Bull in your shit? That shit look like gas. Hell nah.
Caffeine that led to his death. It's the fact that he drank all 3 in less than 2 hours.
Why?
Like, why would you do that to your body, understanding that your heart needs to beat at a certain rhythm, or BPM, right? Beats per minute. Why would you do that knowing that caffeine will speed up your heart rate, or probably just throw it out of rhythm? Can't keep up. But again, he probably didn't know that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people out here who don't understand that too much caffeine can actually kill you. And then here we have this video from Chubby Emu, who said a man dry scooped 35,000 milligrams of caffeine. This is what happened to his organs. Long story short, he died. He probably died. I'm not gonna watch the entire...
No, it's not funny. Dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. Jesus.
Our video. I'm not going to watch the video, in fact, because it's pretty obvious. Either he irreversibly damaged his heart, his liver, or he's dead.
Can start damaging the tubules, causing permanent injury. This is what happened to E.T.'s brain, his heart, his muscles, and his kidneys after drinking 35,000 milligrams of caffeine.
Wow, shocking. His brain damaged, his heart damaged, his liver damaged.
Is there anything that can be done for E.T.?
Well, apparently he didn't die.
Because E.T. drank his caffeine recently, it may not yet be too late. It might still be possible to decontaminate his stomach and prevent the caffeine from absorbing into his blood.
He got to the hospital fast enough.
Activated charcoal was given to him in the hopes that the remaining caffeine in his stomach would stick to the surface of the charcoal, not absorb into the blood to do its damage, and eventually pass out of his body.
Pretty smart by those medical technicians. Shout out to doctors and nurses. We love you, man. Jesus, it's just amazing. The amount of lives you save because of people like this.
Hours after the dialysis was started, E.T. no longer had any seizures and his heart rhythm started to normalize. Hyperglycemia isn't life-threatening in this context.
So he got dialysis. They put some activated charcoal compound in his system. I guess it's stuck to that combination of medication. Then he received dialysis, which I believe is like blood transfusion. It essentially helps the kidney, or bypasses the kidney, to filter out the blood from toxins, right? Yeah, dialysis is a life-sustaining medical procedure that filters waste, toxins, and excess fluid from the blood when the kidneys fail. So yeah, I mean, this guy, luckily saved by modern technology, modern medical tech. Unfortunately for this 17-year-old girl, cooked. I mean, someone said user error. The family's not. I don't think the family's gonna win the lawsuit. That would set case law and set a precedent to where now all these other energy drink companies like I Like Ghost Energy.
If the family wins the lawsuit, literally like everybody's coming running looking for some money.
He drinks. I know there's 200 milligrams of caffeine in each can. I'm not going to drink 3 or 4 of those per day. I drink water in the morning before I go to the gym. I may drink half of the can, within like 30 minutes, and then I'll drink like the other half. Sometimes not. I probably don't even finish the can. So as a grown man, I'll drink half the can, 100 milligrams, and then go about my day, and maybe not even drink the rest of the can. Head to the gym, maybe grab a matcha after, and that's it. Like, that's just common.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibes that I'm on now. But drink your fucking water, man. Stay hydrated, chat. Oh, y'all, appreciate y'all. My name is Berto. Where you at, Berto? Join the Where You At family live on Twitch. Link in the description. I want to see you there. Come on, let's go.
Where you at, Berto?